After the battle with Super Alloy Darkshine, Garou completely breaks through his limits. But he gets buried deep underground at the Monster Association while his evolution is incomplete. Now, after being baptized in fresh blood, he has finally returned from purgatory. His body has completely monsterized, and the power it brings has reached an unimaginable level. Bomb shouts to his brother, Garou is here. Atomic Samurai takes over the fight from Bang. This fated battle between Master and Disciple must be settled by them. Come at me, my most outstanding disciple. The destined battle between Master and Disciple is about to begin. 43 trillion clones merge, and Golden Sperm appears. Super Alloy Darkshine suffers consecutive crushing defeats, and his psyche completely collapses. Ugly Fur faces one disaster after another, as his body merges with Gums' highly corrosive digestive fluids. The Council of Sword Masters suffers countless casualties. Garou's sudden appearance has shattered the battlefield's stalemate. Bomb originally intended to let Bang and Garou have their destined battle, but Garou, having lost his reason, attacks anyone he sees. He is forced to join the fight, and once he has, Bomb has no intention of holding back. Beside them, Fubuki wants to help, but in the end, she can't even see the shadows of the two. Suddenly, a critical punch descends, and Bomb blocks it. Switch places. Garou is sent flying. At this moment, Pig God runs over, panting. Because Bomb wasn't there, he couldn't transfer energy to save the frozen tank top master. His appearance happens to fill the gap. On another side of the battlefield, a tsunami of black sperm erupts from the ground. A giant fused body grabs Tatsumaki, intending to crush her. A heat cannon explodes, and black sperm's arm is blown off. Another giant black sperm gets angry, and one punch sends Genos, who was in midair, down to the ground. Boom! Genos bounces back up. Tatsumaki and he fight back to back against the enemy. Suddenly, a disgusting sour smell fills the air. Ugly Fur is frantically searching for the one who turned him into this state. Looking at the useless trash pointlessly raging here, a group of black sperms next to him continuously mocks him. Ugly Fur spits a mouthful of dragon saliva directly at them, and the sizzling sound of corroding flesh is heard. The black sperms affected by the dragon saliva are dissolved in an instant. Super Alloy Darkshine takes the opportunity to launch a rocket punch. Ugly Fur is in critical danger. The two punches collide. Although their power levels are not far apart, the corrosive digestive fluid has eaten away the skin of Super Alloy Darkshine. Immediately after, Ugly Fur spits another glob of saliva, hitting his opponent's chest. Super Alloy Darkshine writhes in pain on the ground. Members of the Council of Sword Masters step forward to provide support, but the moment their blades touch Ugly Fur, they are dissolved. Furthermore, a casual attack from the opponent takes out one of them in an instant. Atomic Samurai and Old Man Nichiren unleash their strongest attacks, but Ugly Fur is again unscathed. Their swords are dissolved. It's over. The attack is too close, completely unavoidable. The old man rushes forward, and one kick sends the two flying. He takes this critical blow himself, and his entire body is dissolved into white bones. Nichiren is also affected, and his lower body completely disappears. Before dying, he pulls a sword from a dimensional space and gives it to Atomic Samurai. Legend says the Council of Sword Masters has two divine swords, Nichiren and Getsuren. If any swordsman can possess both at the same time, they will gain unrivaled power. Getsuren has been lost for a long time. The sword in Atomic Samurai's hand is Nichiren. After giving his final instructions, Old Man Nichiren is also dissolved into dust. Over here, Ugly Fur is crawling on the ground, devouring the dissolved corpses. Black Sperm curses, "What the hell? Don't you dare eat me too." He's only halfway through his curse when Ugly Fur spits out a pile of digestive fluids, killing all the screaming black sperms. This kind of protein can make me infinitely stronger. He's even prepared to farm black sperm. Black Sperm goes berserk. You're asking for it. Countless clones begin to merge. Ugly Fur scoffs, "Just a bigger body. What's the use?" The next moment, countless punches beat him into a daze. He spits out a pile of digestive fluids. However, this has absolutely no effect. Golden Sperm is formed from the fusion of 43 trillion black sperms. Such an attack is a joke. Before Ugly Fur can get up, countless energy spheres rain down. The hero side is astonished. What's this? A civil war? Ugly Fur still wants to counterattack, but what follows is an even more ferocious assault. After a bombardment, Ugly Fur is finally tamed. Damn it, I'm not playing anymore. Bullying an honest guy. At the same time, Super Alloy Darkshine is lying on the ground, still agonizing over his muscles losing their shine. But in reality, the previous attack didn't break his defense at all. Golden Sperm looks down at Super Alloy Darkshine below. For this kind of trash who loses the will to fight after a small injury, he can't even be bothered to look. And seeing his opponent's body, which is shinier and more muscular than his own, Super Alloy Darkshine's psyche completely collapses, just as he screams impossible. Golden Sperm sends him flying with one punch. Super Alloy Darkshine falls to the ground, unconscious. Energy spheres rain down from the sky like a storm. Homeless Emperor and Golden Sperm join the battle, putting the hero's side at a complete disadvantage. And at this very moment, the man known as the strongest on Earth finally appears. At this time, The battle between Bomb and Garou has also entered a critical stage. His monsterized body, combined with the sublimation brought by the fusion of countless techniques, makes even this martial arts master feel overwhelmed to more punches collide. Although both are using Whirlwind Iron Cutting Fist, Bomb is astonished to find his technique being neutralized by his opponent. The attack hits directly, and Bomb falls to the ground. However, thanks to him buying time, Bang finally arrives. How arrogant was Bang in his youth? Even Garou is no match. His unparalleled talent made him arrogant enough to look down on everyone. His great ambition drove him to seize all money, power, and women. Back then, Bang didn't use the water-stream rock-smashing fist, known for its absolute defense, but the extremely destructive exploding heart-release fist, no matter where he was. If he met a strong person, he would force them to fight, and then abandon all those who lost. In this regard, Garou and here almost cut from the same cloth. If Bomb hadn't appeared in time and used his absolute power to awaken his younger brother, Bang would never have understood the true meaning of martial arts, walked the right path, and then become a grandmaster like he is today. Garou now is almost a carbon copy of him back then. Looking at this person who, in pursuit of power, wouldn't even hesitate to monsterize. Bang is heartbroken. As your master, this time let me save you from this path of no return. The destined battle officially begins. Garou and Bang simultaneously explode. Boom! A terrifying shockwave erupts between the two. It's clearly just a collision of bodies, but it creates a loud sound. Bomb can hardly believe it. Garou now can match Bang, who is going all out. And Bang also discovers that this disciple's talent is truly magical. Just a glance, and he has learned from him the breathing technique that can maximize the body's power. In 1 second, the two have exchanged hundreds of blows. Whether attacking or defending, under such dense techniques, there's not a single opening. Bang is the one to break the stalemate first, and one kick sends Garou flying. Immediately after, with lightning speed, he runs forward, and one thrust sends him flying into the air. However, Garou, while in a state of being juggled in the air, regains control of his body. He uses his two legs to clamp Bang's head. Bang's head smashes into the ground, and the ground cracks with countless horrifying fissures. Finish him? But this old man is also abnormal. After taking such a heavy blow, he's like nothing happened, just scratching his head and dusting off the broken earth. The battle continues, and the speed between the two gets even faster. Now, their figures are completely invisible. One can only hear the air exploding with each sound. After exchanging blows, the two retreat under the effect of the recoil force. Garou uses the breathing method and suddenly changes his combat mode. No, this is the exploding heart release fist. How is that possible? I clearly sealed that fist style. Bang suddenly remembers that before Garou left the dojo, he had stolen a look at the sealed secret manual, but he had immediately run over and taken the book back. Could it be that he mastered it after just one look? At this time, Garou is using the exploding heart release fist, and Bang gradually falls into a disadvantage. Fortunately, his opponent's fist style is not yet perfect, lacking the decisive move and attack. If Bang were to use the complete exploding heart release fist now, he could probably defeat him instantly. However, even when Garou reveals an opening, he still doesn't use his fist style to end the battle. Bang doesn't want to win, but wants to be like his brother who saved him back then, to save this most outstanding disciple. Exploding heart release fist versus water stream rock smashing fist. Extreme destruction and absolute defense. Who will be stronger? Swish! Bang's entire arm gushes with fresh blood. The exploding heart release fist, true to its name, along with the punch. The heart will create an explosive activity. Terrifying power that surpasses the body's limits in an instant, completely unpredictable. Bang continuously dodges. He then finds an opportunity, circles behind Garou, and uses a lock. He originally thought that his monsterized body now couldn't use the water stream style's power, but unexpectedly, Garou's roundhouse kick sweeps Bang away. His attack posture changes again. Right hand water stream, left hand whirlwind. Bang and Bomb. The two brothers shout, "This is the Whirlwind Water stream. This is the ultimate fist style that only the two brothers can use together." Now Garou has unleashed it by himself. Just by being affected by the shockwave, rocks turn into fine powder. Bang understands that if he's hit even a little, he will surely be crushed under this shock without any blind spots. But this time, he absolutely cannot retreat. The moment Garou reaches the peak of his skill is when the opportunity appears. "My disciple, wake up!" The destruction collides violently within Bang's body, still grazing past him. Bang smiles bitterly. "It seems I can't be like my brother and fulfill my responsibility." Bomb shouts at his falling younger brother, and at this very moment, Ugly Fur, who hates Bang to the core, finally finds him. "Stinky old man, let me see what color your underwear is."